Change is the only permanent thing in the life. It means what you are today, you won't be tomorrow. You will be grown up, more wiser, more talented, more, naughty maybe. No, no, you won't be naughty. You may be techno savvy, studious, caring for others, respecting your parents and elders. So change will be there, and it is out to happen. It is the only thing that is permanent. Nothing is permanent. So welcome again. This is Ritu Saxena, and again you are here for online learning. And this time we have to study changes around us. You see so many changes around yourself that sometimes you ignore, sometimes you notice it. Like there are changes which are fast. Like what is fast change? Like when you burn a piece of paper, that's a fast change. What is slow change? You are growing up and you are not knowing that you are growing up. That is slow change. Again, this is burning of paper, fast change. But again, there is another change, that is irreversible change, that is chemical change. Chemical change, in this kind of change, when the object cannot be brought back to their original form. You are undergoing all chemical changes. What you were in standard 5 or 4, you are not now. You cannot go back in your toddler time. So this is permanent change. This is chemical change. This is irreversible change. So changes are everywhere. Slow change, fast change, reversible change, irreversible change. Reversible change, like when you put the water into the freezer, it turns into ice, and when you take out and put it in the room temperature, it comes back in its water form. So this is reversible change. Physical change and chemical. Again, this is physical change also, because the ice is solid state and water is liquid state. And chemical change, when you have burned the piece of paper, it cannot be brought back into the paper form. When you cooked the food, you cannot bring it in the raw form. If you have cooked the vegetable, it cannot be brought back into the vegetable form. So changes are everywhere. So what you have to see is how the changes are taking place. You have to observe and keep an eye, and you have to find out what kind of changes are these. Changes around us. Imagine if you get some power in your hand and you turn out to be a magician. What change you would like to bring? What kind of change would you like to bring? But you do not have such magical power, but you still see the changes around. That is magical. What changes do we see around? Many things. Like, for example, the most simple one, different states of water. What happens? The solid, liquid and gaseous state of water that we studied in matter chapter. It is, all three states are the water form, but its states are different: solid, liquid and gas. Another magic is water cycle. That is evaporation, condensation, precipitation. That is the daily thing that you see around. When your mother cook in the kitchen, or you put ice cream to be set in the freezer, what happens? There is change. There you observe change. A bud blooming into a flower, turning into a beautiful flower. That is another change that you see all around almost every day. Another magical change is a seed turning into a plant. That is also a change. And you drop in so many things every day, and this is not magical. It is, these are small accidents. Then when you drop the things without any intention, but these dropping of things do bring change in that object, that thing, isn't it? Like if you drop the glass, it will break into pieces. You love cakes and cookies. So where does it take place? At baker's place, or in the kitchen, in the oven. Again, there is a barter is changed into, this barter is changed into cake. There is change. Simple barter has changed into cake. Just like simple uh, simple atta, and you get flour. Simple flour, and you get roti out of that. That is also a change. And simple, just see this burning of candle. There are so many changes taking place: burning, melting, this vapor and smoke, cooking of food. These are all changes that you see every day. What else do you see? You see breaking of pencil, ice turning into water, butter getting melted. Butter is melted, log is being burnt, a cake is being prepared, egg is being cooked, turned into omelette, food get cooked by your mother or in the kitchen. There are so many changes that you see all around every day, that is countless. And you may be wondering that these are all magical, isn't it? It's something God has created, and He has put magic into everything. So these are the changes that you see every day. So there are changes which are fast, there are changes which are slow, there are changes which are physical and chemical, there are changes which are reversible and irreversible. There are different ways of finding that what kind of changes you will categorize into. So today in next class we will be learning more about the changes that we see all around. Thank you. Your limitation, it is your only imagination. You think that you cannot do, your capacity is limited, but it is not that. If you will try, sky is the limit. So recognize your potential and explore your imagination. Thank you. And in next class we will continue with the same chapter, that is changes around us.